And you have very different parenting styles too, don't you?
We do, yeah.
Which I reckon can be tough. Sam and I are quite on the same page, but he's a very, every time he gets up, I'm like, tick, 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 like he's a helicopter parent, big time.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm like, he'll be right. Let him stick his finger in the socket.
Adrian's the same. Adrian made me put huge pieces of furniture in front of every electrical socket in the house.
Sam nearly did it. It's like, we're going to baby-proof our house. I'm like, no, we're not.
Can't we just buy those little things that Bunnings that go in?
He knows how to pull them out, the little bugger.
Really?
Or he sits there for half an hour. I'm like, at least it keeps him entertained.
I know. I try to let them make up their own minds about stuff as much as possible, you know, and fall down and get up. And, Adrian's the same. He's really, and even this morning, this is what I'm learning, is to let him be the parent that he is.
Yeah.
You know? We're trying to toilet train darling. Louis, no dramas. Louis said, toilet train twins is the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life. It is the most awful, frustrating, I just can't even tell you, depressing job.
I just am like, I'm just going to wait until he says, Mum, I need to do a shit on the toilet. And
That's
go,
what
all
Louis did. See, Louis just said one day, started with undies, do you want to go to the toilet, you know? And then one day he went, no nappy, please, Mum. Wow, great. And a few accidents for a week or so, and now fine. I mean, the only issue is he loves weeing outside.
Yeah, right. So that's a little boy. That's all right.
Yeah, but, you know, because there's two of them, I'm watching one at the park, and then he's dropped his pants at the duck pond, and he's doing the duck pond. And I'm like, dude. And other parents, you know, are around, you always feel judged. But, so he's fine, but Dale does not want to be toilet trained. No, thank you.
Oh.
No, thank you. I want a mappy. I want a fresh mappy. I don't want to be toilet trained.
I loved Dal though, because I loved when she was tiny. You'd be like, she's so lazy. Even when she was a baby, and you'd do her exercises. Roll, Dal.
I know. Well, she's not lazy anymore, but she's just very. And it's hard. I mean, you know, I get it. I get you want to wear a nappy. Who wouldn't?
Yeah,
it's
I
great,
know.
you know. You don't have to stop what you're doing to go to the toilet. You know?
Yeah, that's it. She's too busy. And that's kind of cute, I reckon. Like, it shows what her personality is. I'm too busy. I'm not going to the toilet.
And I was the same. I remember wetting myself as a kid in the sandpit because I was like, this is so great what I'm doing. It's so important what I'm doing here.
You weren't that kid at school, though. I reckon by the time they go to school.
No, I wasn't at school.
Because you always remember the kid that pisses their pants
That's
at school.
what I said. I said, oh my God, if they're not toilet trained, they're going to end up taking each other to the formal.
Yeah, they will.
Because no one ever forgets. You know,
I still remember the kid who would wee. Sam, my boyfriend, weed at school. I'm like, oh no, I'm with the guy who weed at school. And the teacher put his pants over her chair to dry them out. And everyone's like, whose pants are they? And he's wearing like the school pants. You know how you got to go to lost property? And
Yeah, the I wet my pants.
Yes. He was wearing them while his wet pants are hanging over. I'm like, oh my God, I'm with that guy.
Oh my God, I love that. There was a guy in my primary school who was doing a lecturette, and we were 10, but he was obsessed with Vietnam, this kid.
Right.
And
That's
he did
weird.
he did a lecturette on the Tet Offensive, which is a battle in Vietnam.
Right, okay.
And he was getting so into it that he put his leg up on a chair, and he did a wee. His leg up. It was nuts. It was nuts. So
what did you just saw this kid?
Just went, you were blowing our minds with the Tet Offensive, but this is like...
That is amazing.
This is passion, man. At 10, you are so passionate, you've lost control of your functions.
I know, but all of you will remember his name forever.
Yeah.
And you always do in primary school, you remember their whole name. You know, it's like Alice Bed. You remember their whole name.
I won't say it, but I do remember it.
Yeah.
And he had a buzz cut. It was nuts, this kid. So toilet training the twins is a freaking nightmare. And but today they're going to soccer, right? Now my dad, Adrian, my husband, and my brother Pete are all going.
Great.
For moral support. It takes 3 of them to get the kids to soccer.
Which one?
Sunday, right?
Yeah.
So 3 of them to get the kids to soccer. And so Dale has been pretty good with the toilet training. But this morning I said, look, because every outing ends up at a Chinese restaurant with my father. So they're no doubt going to end up at a Chinese restaurant for lunch, right? So I said, look, put a nappy on Dale. It'll wreck your day if she craps herself in her undies while you're at soccer, you know, it'll ruin everyone's day. And Adrian goes, oh, I'm glad to hear you say that, because I'd actually... And he opens up the pocket on his cargo pants and pulls out 2 nappies he'd stashed. He was going to put her in nappies secretly later. Right? And I thought, well, I don't know. I would have been angry about that.
Yeah.
Are we working together here?
Yeah.
Are we trying to train this kid or not?
Yeah.
Just leaving it for my, you know... But then I thought, I just have to let him be the parent that he is.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's not wrong, it's just different.
It's not wrong, it's just different.
Sometimes
and
feels wrong, sometimes is wrong, but different.
I know.